Are you ready to discover the mysteries buried behind ancient monoliths situated high on rocky cliffs? Can you fathom the incredible feats of creation, the echoes of lost civilizations? What are the ancient roots of Georgia's Katskhi pillar? And how did Skellig Michael's monastery survive the ferocious Atlantic Ocean? What pulls pilgrims to Ethiopia's dangerous heights of Abuna Yamata? Join us on an incredible getaway to explore the impossible-to-reach destinations that have puzzled historians and adventurers for centuries. Sigiriya. Sigiriya is an old place in Sri Lanka that shows how clever people used to be when they built things. Sigiriya is a megalithic city fortress built on a tall basalt shaft. It is 600 feet tall. It was the main city in the 5th century when it had a grand palace, beautiful water parks, and detailed art. The palace on top of Sigiriya was a work of art. It was filled with bright pictures that showed how great King Kashyap's country was. The wall is made up of highly polished plaster that the king could use as a mirror. Over time, visitors have written and scribbled all over the walls, making them look like a collage. Abuna Yamata. Abuna Yamata is an incredible Ethiopian Orthodox church in the Tigray area of northern Ethiopia. It is placed at an amazing height of 8,460 feet. This old church is surrounded by mystery and is notoriously hard to get to. To get to Abuna Yamata, you have to climb up a dangerous path with dangerously steep hills, small bridges, and scary rock walls. Only the most determined and brave people make the climb, which is best done barefoot to get to the church's door. It has well-preserved frescoes on its walls and a number of rooms that hold the bodies of people who lived there. These works are from the early days of Christianity. They show religious characters from the Old Testament and are based on the 9 saints who brought Christianity to Ethiopia. Skellig Michael. Skellig Michael is a place in Ireland that is made up of 2 rough rocks and a church that is 1,400 years old. The buildings of the convent have miraculously stood the test of time, and tourists can get to its high location by following winding paths. Experts have done a lot of studies, but they still don't know what the church was for or why it was eventually abandoned. So that these old ruins can stay in good shape, the number of tours to Skellig Michael is limited. This rule lets people enjoy the mysterious appeal of the abbey while minimizing the damage that could be done to the place. The Atlantic Ocean, which surrounds the island, makes for a dramatic background and adds to the secrecy of the place. Katskhi Pillar. The Katskhi Pillar in Georgia is a mysterious rock formation made of limestone. This rock rises out of the wooded area of Emirati. On it are the remains of an old church and some ancient writing. About 131 feet tall, it gives you an amazing view of the scenery around you. For hundreds of years, no one could reach the tower, which added to its mysterious appeal. In recent years, however, a state-funded repair project made the building safe and easy to get to, though only for monks. Still, no one knows where the Katskhi Pillar came from, which has scholars and scientists interested. In the 1940s, climber Alexander Japaritsi and writer Levon Gotwa led a group of Westerners up the mountain for the first time that we know of. On top of the pillar is a church building that is thought to be from the 9th or 10th century. It has a number of rooms, a basement, cells for living, and a wine cellar. Paro Taktsang, also called Tiger's Nest, is a temple in Bhutan that sits on the side of a mountain. It has been drawing people's attention for hundreds of years. To get to the monastery, you have to take a difficult hike up a steep hill. Since the 18th century when it was first built, Paro Taktsang has been a place for monks and visitors to go to meditate and find peace. Guru Padma Sambhava is thought to have spent years meditating in a cave in the temple complex and making a link with the holy. The monastery also houses the shrine of Felki, a student of Guru Padma Sambhava, adding to its mystical atmosphere. As we conclude our exploration of the most mysterious and impossible to reach locations, subscribe to our channel so that you never miss an update.